What's up, Gemini? Welcome to your December general read. Let's see what message Spirit has for you in the month of December. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini signs. Some of you might misplace something, but like you'll find it, is what I'm hearing. Alright, let's see. It's been coming up for everybody. Alright, so the main theme I've been noticing is a fertility card here. You have fire, devil, book, water. Okay, yeah, and then at the bottom of that egg. If you're not looking to get pregnant, don't. And if you are, this is the perfect time to do it, is what I'm hearing in the month of December. Everybody's been getting the fertility card for whatever reason. Maybe not everybody, but like majority so far. So obviously love is in the air, or lust is in the air. I don't know. But yeah, if you're not looking to get pregnant, it's here. Some of you guys might find out that someone around you is pregnant, maybe a close friend or family member. So some of you guys will be getting news about that. Others of you are either okay. I keep hearing giving birth, but I'm hearing more like giving birth to an idea. But I don't know, because it's fertility, right? So it just means like you're just so in the month of December, those of you that have been developing some kind of idea, I see you guys like giving birth to it in the sense that you start talking about it, you start bringing it up. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you're just really passionate about this idea. Like whatever this idea is, for some of you, you're very passionate about it. And so I see you guys just, like it just, you know how like if you can't, one, you can attempt to contain a fire in the sense of like how far it spreads, right? But like you can't contain like how high up the flames are to a degree. So I'm just seeing here that whatever you're passionate about this month, it's like you can't contain it. There's like excitement about it, and like telling people about it only adds more fuel to your fire. So it's like, it's one of those, once you start, you can't stop. So that's what I'm seeing with that. Some of you guys, I hate to blow it, but somebody here might propose, or you might get proposed to. This is gonna be an emotional month. I'm just seeing a lot of blue. Like you see the blue here, you see the blue here. There's some blue here. You have someone, careful, some of you guys might get sick. See how that kid's like in a blanket. And then emotional here. So this might just be an emotional month for most of you. And I don't know, like it could just be you're reminiscing about something. For some of you guys might be grieving a loss, and maybe not someone that's, or yeah, it's not anything that's recent. It just like, maybe it's the anniversary of something. Is what I'm hearing. With the devil here, you guys might be, okay, two things. Somebody here is obsessed with a fire sign, or somebody here is just really obsessed with work, with this idea, whatever this is. You guys could be writing a book, or I'm hearing you're about to, or yeah, like you're about to write the book on how to do something. Not literally, like not everybody's a writer, but I am seeing here that whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna set the precedence for how the people around you get things done. So for example, like if you're the first in your family, let's say, to become an entrepreneur, right? You're running so they can walk. And so pretty much like you're doing all these things, and then maybe you have like a younger sibling or a cousin, or just somebody, right, is looking at you. They're like, hey, I want to do what you do. How do I do it? And so like you start breaking it down for them, and then they get their footing, and then they become successful. So like you're like the catalyst in your friend group or in your family to do something, and you have people that are going to be following you. this month you might be faced with some sort of temptation, and it keeps you up at night. So I don't know if like you're going back to an ex or going back to a habit. You're like, this month you're just, there's something you're doing overly obsessive, in an overly obsessive way, that's going to make it harder for you to walk away from, is what I'm hearing. So like, let's say you're dealing with a person, let's say it's like a brand new person you're dealing with, and you guys are like dealing with each other like every day, right? Like if it doesn't pan out, like after the honeymoon fizzles, it's going to be that much harder for you to get over, because it's like you're creating this habit now, right? It's habitual. So it's like, I'm just seeing you guys like overly obsessing possibly over a person or some kind of habit. You might have people that are trying to be in your business. I don't know if you can see right here, but it's like, let me in. So it's like either people are reaching out to you because maybe like some of you guys could be like going through a little bit of a depressive stage. You know, it's winter, people are home, not a lot of people are doing, depending where you are, a lot of people aren't going out. But I am seeing here, some of you could be in the blues about something, or some of you could be sick. And so you've got people that are like, hey, are you good? Do you need something? So for some of you, it's a nice feeling. For others of you, it's like annoying, because you're just like, I'm just trying to sleep, or I'm just trying to be alone, like just leave me alone kind of thing. So some of you are kind of like I said, some of you are just down because of the not the holiday, maybe because of the holiday, but just because of the season itself. I see you guys could be reading more. I don't know if you have kids, or if you yourself like to read, or maybe you're getting back into reading. So I've been telling the other signs, I feel like for the majority, a lot of people aren't waiting for January to start on their resolutions. I feel like people are doing it now so that they go into the new year already having had this habit, so that they're more successful at their resolution. And I see here you're no different. So for those of you who are like, yeah, I'm gonna read more, I see you guys doing it now, and you take it with you into the new year. Yeah, that's what I get. All right, that's kind of everywhere. So I don't know, you guys could be like everywhere this month, and by that, maybe not so much mentally, but just like physically. You're shopping, you're working out, you're just busy, you're on the go. And so it doesn't have to make sense, you're just doing it, and you're just kind of going with the flow as well. So let's see, what messages do we have for Gemini in the month of December? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Anything else? Yep. Interesting. All right, we have the King of Cups, the Magician, the Four Wands, the Six of Coins, the Two of Swords, the Three of Cups. You have the Emperor. You have the Page of Cups at the bottom with the Eight of Coins, and then the King of Wands. All right, so with the King of Cups, the Magician, the Four Wands, some of you guys could be manifesting a new beginning with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. You could also be dealing with another Gemini. The Magician is the Gemini card. Four Wands is here. This could be dealing with a fire sign. So it could be any sign, but I'm just seeing here that either someone's trying to manifest a new beginning in love with you, or you're manifesting it with them. So in the month of December, I see you dealing with someone that brings stability to you, whether that's like stable emotions, stable income, just stability around, right? Because Four Wands talks about like happy wife, happy life kind of deal, where it's like everything's cohesive. It's not quite the Ten of Cups, but it's like comfortable enough to where where it feels like it. You know what I mean? Like it's like the first step to the Ten of Cups. So I'm seeing here definitely you guys are either being manifested or you are manifesting this King of Cups energy. I'm also seeing here that if you're not dealing with someone, you're trying to pour more into like your own cup so that you can create more stability. Like I'm seeing someone like accepting being single and enjoying it, like to a point where it's like it's comfortable, right? So you're like, I see someone like moving into an apartment and they're designing it the way they want, they're putting things where they want. You know, every night they're like making their dinner and it's like, I don't know why I want to say like top notch, but like you're just really taking care of yourself. So for those of you that are single or have been single or independent, like you guys got your shit down. You know what I mean? Like you have your routine, you're happy with it. Some of you guys do have pets. And so like that like preoccupies your time. But yeah, I'm just seeing here in the month of December, if you're not manifesting someone, someone's manifesting you. Or you're just like you're pouring more into your routine, into your daily situation. With the Magician, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Coins, there's something about like equal give and take, reciprocity. A lot of you guys are just wanting to be single until you meet someone that can actually give you what you can give yourself, because you already know that you can give to them, but you're like, okay, I need someone that's going to give to me. So a lot of you guys could be really picky when it comes to your dating partner at this point in time, because you guys have created such a peaceful kind of life for yourself that you don't need someone coming in and like, see how there's like lightning bolts and like it's just chaotic, right? And so that's not what you guys want. So in a way, you found that because somebody else couldn't give you what you could give you, you started to give to yourself. And in the month of December, it's no different. Like it almost feels like business as usual is what I'm hearing. So there isn't going to be a lot of movement in terms of like your day to day. I just see you kind of just going with the flow of that, especially if you're not someone that's out there trying to date, right? With the Four of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Some of you guys could be contemplating, I was going to say moving out, but really you could be moving. But some of you guys could be contemplating on what you want the next part of your life to look like. So again, it's about to be the new year. So a lot of people are having like that forward thinking. And so you're kind of like, okay, like, I know I could make a home here, but where else can I make a home? So some of you guys really are moving or are wanting to move. And so I'm seeing here you guys are just trying to, I'm seeing here you're balancing checkbooks, you're making sure your money's right. Like you guys are preparing for something, but it's like you're picking a path, because right now you're in your head, you're like, well, I could stay here or I could go there, or I could go there or I could go here. So there is contemplation for some of you on where it is you want to go and what it is you want to do in the year to come. And again, you're stable enough to do it, right? It's like you bring the happy home with you. It's like you're the nurturer, you're the provider, you're like everything. You're the whole package. And so you're like, you know, I kind of want to take this package. I'm hearing to St. Louis. So you could be going to St. Louis. I don't know. But yeah, you guys are just like, I'm hearing like, I'm just seeing someone touring. I don't know, someone here could be touring. It's like, I'm taking this show on the road. And it's like, you're wanting to bring this positive energy to like to other people. But a lot of you in general are just craving change. And so I see that happening for you guys in the near future. Like if your goal, if your resolution is to change locations or just to change in general, I do see that happening for you. With the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Some of you guys could be in your head about a reconciliation. Someone possibly might be coming back. It doesn't have to be a love interest, but there is reconciliation here. Like maybe you stopped talking to a friend and it's been a while and this person reaches out to you over the holidays. Like some of you guys are in your head about whether or not to give into this, because it wasn't equal give and take, right? Six of Pentacles talks about equal give and take, reciprocity. So you could have been dealing with someone who was taking more than giving. And so some of you guys are not wanting or even willing to go back to that because you've outgrown that situation is what I'm hearing. And so it's like, because you've outgrown it, it's like you don't want to repeat these cycles with people that you know haven't like grown or learned the lesson is what I'm hearing. Two of Swords, Three of Cups, the Emperor. A lot of you guys are going to be very, I'm hearing very controlling over your energy, right? So you're not just going to accept anybody to come back. Some of you guys are trying to stand in your power. A lot of you are learning, one of the biggest lessons you learned in 2024 is something about emotional regulation, right? Because the Emperor is someone who's cool, calm, and collected. It's someone that can control their emotions very well. It's someone that is stable and steady. So a lot of you guys might have gone through hardships in the sense of relationships in 2024, but it's only because Spirit's trying to get you here, okay? And from what I'm seeing, it's like a lot of you guys have learned the lesson. A lot of you guys still need to learn the lesson. So these are lessons that are going to be going into 2025 with you. Until you learn how to be the Emperor. Now the Emperor doesn't just like, when I tell people, it's like this, like imagine you're sitting where you're sitting, right? Some of you guys are sitting where you're sitting because somebody broke your heart. You had friends betray you. You know, you've gone through a bunch of hardships. Some of you guys are sitting like pretty is what I'm hearing. Others of you guys are just like, some of you guys have had your heart broken recently. You know, like think about all the circumstances, okay? Now think about where you're sitting. And so what I like to tell people is like, just stay seated where you're at and watch the world around you in a way, like kind of develop. And so like by that, it's like, for me, I don't get up for anybody. Like like if I love you and I care about you, yeah, I'm going to be there. But like for the most part, like I don't just jump out of my seat and like go out there and do what I need. Like, no, it's like, for me, if someone wants me, they're going to reach me, right? And for me, I'm always watching out for my people. So it's like, either way, you know, but it is equal give and take. But I wasn't always this person. So what I'm saying is like, just stay seated. Like those of you guys that are so concerned about karma or so concerned about things that you have no control over. Because I'm seeing here, you guys might possibly be trying to control an outcome for something or with someone. You're not going to be able to, right? So it's like, just stay seated where you're at. Like, just keep doing what you're doing, in other words, because it's working. You guys have overcome a lot of stuff. There's no need to get up and regress. There's no need to get up and see how the ex is doing. There's no need to even bring them up, right? So it's like, it's about moving forward, and it's really hard. But at the end of the day, it's worth it, right? And so it's like, you don't need to just get up for anything or anyone. Like, have enough, I guess, not integrity, but like, you guys have enough integrity as it is, like as your sign. So it's like, just be chill, just go with the flow. Like, you don't know how things are going to turn out, so don't try and control something. With the Page of Cups, the Eight of Coins, and the King of Wands, I do see here someone wants to apologize. It could be a fire sign, could be a water sign, but I am seeing here, you guys could be getting some kind of raise at work. I'm seeing money, like with the Page of Cups, that's you, but then like the King of Wands. So someone's watching you at work. I'm not sensing love interest. I'm just sensing someone who's like, I'm hearing gunning for your job. So just be careful. Like, if you don't like where you work, that's fine. But like, if you're going to show up, that's why I said integrity. It's like, have integrity to do the work until you're able to get out of there. If you're not looking to get fired, like, just to keep up appearances is what I'm hearing. All right. What's the money message for Gemini in the month of December? Money messages. All right. We have the Two of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Cups. You have the Six of Pentacles again, the King of Wands, the Emperor, the High Priestess. At the bottom, you have the King of Cups, to the Two of Wands, to the Six of Wands. You guys are getting a majority of like the same cards, just different stories. Those of you who loved a job and it's turned into a burden, the only reason you do it is because you make the money to get and do whatever it is you want to do. I see your money being fair this month. So by that, Gemini, what I mean is like I was saying earlier, I'm just seeing like more like day to day. Like there's nothing like special happening in the month of December. Your money comes in and goes out. Normally I don't see any over expenditures here. You guys aren't being crazy. Some of you guys might feel a little burdened because you might not have like the money that you wanted to have to buy Christmas gifts or just to buy gifts in general, especially for the people that you love. So you guys might be a little burdened by that, but it's gonna be fine. Like your family, your friends are gonna be understanding. So like, don't even sweat it. With the King of Wands, the Emperor, and the High Priestess, yeah, you guys have been like intuitively, you guys have just been spending your money on the things that you kind of need. You're not overspending, and even if you do, like you guys catch yourself, right? So that's why I see here like your money's good, everything's like good, because you guys kind of catch it before it goes off the railings. So yeah, in the month of December, again, you guys are good. I don't see anybody here losing their job. I don't see anybody here like dealing with a boss. Again, you do have a boss and a King of Wands that is like, so it could be a manager. So you have like the main manager, which would be the Emperor, and then like, let's say an assistant manager. Either way, like you have people that are looking at you. Some of you guys know this, some of you guys don't care, that's fine. But for the most part, you're like, I'm doing my job, I know I'm doing what I need to do. So you guys might have some kind of altercation with the boss, but like at the end of the day, I don't see you losing your job. So, but those of you that are like, yeah, I don't want to be doing this, I see you guys looking for work. And maybe you're not doing it now, but in the near future you will be. And I just hope that that's because you choose to, not because you have to. All right, any final messages? Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Swords, and then you have the Sun with the Five of Swords. To the Magician again. To the Six of Swords. Okay, some of you guys, okay, you guys get a blessing and don't even realize it. For those of you that have been thinking about and looking at your finances, looking at your life, looking at just everything as a whole, this is Spirit's way of illuminating a blessing coming in. You guys need to see and know how far you've come. And there's been like a lot of, like I said, like emotional output. Yeah, emotional output. Again, I feel like this year for some of you, the lesson has been like, you know, these relationships haven't worked out for you. And so a lot of you guys like have to just kind of show up for yourselves. Like you guys have to be good with yourselves. And so I see you guys here in the month of December, like really illuminating everything that's like gone on. And I see you guys going like, no more. You guys could be dealing with a Cancer, or you could have a Cancer placement, or it would benefit you to watch the Cancer reading. But either way, I'm just seeing here like an illumination of your hard work and your dedication, and everything that you've gone through this month is being highlighted. Not some of you this month, but like this month, it's highlighting the entire year, okay? So a lot of you guys are looking back. June was very significant for you guys. +2, you guys are Geminis, right? So it's like June, I've got June 20th, June 21st. Yeah, you guys could be dealing with a Cancer because that's Cancer season. But either way, I'm seeing you guys, I am seeing you guys being relieved at everything that's happened. Especially because with the Knight of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Sun, a lot of you guys face some kind of betrayal from someone that you thought was going to be happily ever after. And maybe if it wasn't happily ever after, it was just someone that you had a really strong connection to. And so I'm seeing here that after this whole hardship, it's like you guys are finally here. Like you guys are finally happy. You guys are finally moving forward. You're wanting to manifest something new. You're cutting out anybody that tries to come in and interfere with your happiness. So I see you guys definitely putting up your guard and setting up your boundaries with people. And in the long run, it ends up benefiting you, just as a person in general. So I am seeing here that a lot of you guys are going to be very grateful that you went through what you went through, but I don't see you going through the same cycles again. For those of you that have learned the lesson, okay? Some of you guys, you might repeat the cycle, but you will get to this point. Everybody's on a different timeline, but you will get to this point. And that's the thing. It's like Spirit was like, look, here's the final blessing, right? Because Ace of Wands, it is a blessing. It's a new beginning. It's like, reflect back on what you've gone through, because we want you to be here so that you're able to manifest and move on to bigger and better things, okay? And that's what I'm seeing here for you guys. So yeah, Gemini, hopefully this helped and resonated. Yeah, you have a new cycle coming up, the world, okay? So time to cut people out that don't serve you. All right, Gemini, thanks for watching. Hopefully it resonated. Hopefully it helped, and I'll see you guys on the next one.